All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to this Saturday VFIT. We're gonna get a good upper body pump in today. We're really the only things that we're gonna need for today's workout would probably be a moderate pair of dumbbells, a lighter pair of dumbbells, and a band. I'd probably say the band would probably be like a medium tension. You don't want something too light, but you also don't want something too heavy for what we're gonna use it for, all right? So we're gonna get started out as per usual. We're gonna get our general aerobic warm up in. We're gonna have 3 exercises for 30 seconds of each. I'll talk us through each one and then we'll get ripping from there, all right? So the first thing that we're gonna do for 30 seconds is just gonna be a clap jack. So just going out and in with the arms, in and out with the feet. You don't actually have to clap. We're just gonna go 30 seconds here. Our second exercise that we're gonna do is just gonna be a front to back hop. So slight bend in the hip and knees. I'll face this way so you guys can see. We're just going front to back over the line for 30 seconds. From there, it's just gonna be an in and out with the feet. So now it's like we're doing the salsa. So we're going front to back here, in and out for 30 seconds. Like I said, we're gonna get 3 rounds, 30 seconds of each exercise. I'll take us through the first round. Once I'm done with that, you're gonna get the other 2 rounds on your own, all right? So we're gonna start out 30 seconds of clap jacks here. Ready, and begin. Just getting the body warmed up here. Open the pec up if you need. Get a little bit of extra stretch here. About halfway on time. And time, all right? Next one is gonna be another 30 seconds going front to back here. Just a double leg hop and begin. About halfway on time. And time, all right? Next one is just gonna be front to back with the feet or in and out, like we're doing the salsa here. 30 seconds and go. Halfway on time. And time. All right, so that's, like I said, 1 round there. You're gonna get 2 more on your own. Once you're done with those 3 total rounds there, we're gonna move on to our specific warm-up. We're gonna have 4 exercises that we're gonna go through again for another 3 rounds. So again, I'll kind of walk us through each one. I'll do the first round with you, and you're gonna get the next 2 rounds on your own, all right? First thing that we're gonna have here is just gonna be a bent W iso hold. So we're just looking to activate the upper back here, and so the kind of the upper back and the lats. So we're gonna get a slight bend in the hip and the knee. I'm trying to get my chest parallel to the ground. I'm gonna have my thumbs pointed towards the ceiling, and I'm gonna try to pull my elbows back and down at the same time, and we're gonna hold that position for 20 seconds here, all right? Ready? And begin. Halfway on time. And time, all right? Next one that we're gonna do is just gonna be an overhead single leg RDL. So we've done the single leg RDLs where we're here and we're reaching towards the ground. Now we're just gonna change the hand position, which is just gonna challenge our balance a lot more here, right? So if you were struggling with the other RDL, this one's gonna be a lot harder, right? So Same position, slight bend in the hip and the knee. Now from here, I'm just gonna get my arms straight up overhead like I'm doing an overhead press. I'm gonna get that opposite leg off the ground. I'm pushing that off leg back behind me for balance, and I'm keeping my hands over my head the entire time. So I'm just pushing the hips back, trying to get my chest parallel to the ground, and come through here. We're gonna go 5 on each side here. And 5, I'm gonna go to the other side. Trying to avoid putting that opposite leg down best we can. And 5, all right? Next one that we're gonna do, we're gonna bring it down to the ground. We're just gonna do our heel bridges. So it's kind of like our glute bridges, just with our feet more extended, and we're looking for more hamstring activation here. So my toes are pointed straight up, knees are slightly bent. We're gonna get 20 reps here. And 20. All right, next exercise that we're gonna do, we're gonna flip over to a high plank position, and we're gonna do our two-way plank reach. So here in that push-up position, I'm gonna reach my hand out up in front of me and through the side. We're gonna get 10 on each side here. So 1 till 10. All right, so that entire thing was 1 round, starting with our W isos. We're gonna get 3 total rounds there. So again, it's 20-second W iso hold, 5 overhead RDLs on each side, 20 heel bridges, and then 10 two-way plank reaches on each side. Once we get our 3 rounds there, we're gonna move on into our first main series of the day. All right, so here, for this next series, we're gonna need both our moderate pair of dumbbells and our lighter pair of dumbbells. So I have a pair of 15s here for our first exercise, and then a pair of 10s here for our second exercise, all right? We're just gonna have 2 exercises here. We're gonna go through for 4 rounds, all right? So the first exercise is just gonna be a standing strict press. So I'm gonna have my elbows tight in front of me, the head of the dumbbell resting on my shoulders. I like to take a slight bend in the knee. We're just gonna press straight overhead, locking the dumbbells out over our head. For our first round, we're gonna have 15 reps, and then we're gonna go in a descending fashion down to 8 reps. So the second round is gonna be 12 reps, the third round will be 10 reps, and then the fourth and final round will be 8 reps. If you have the ability to kind of go up in weight, I would say every 2 rounds maybe. Let's say the first round you start out with 15s, and then the second round you use 15s again, and then maybe the third and fourth round you bump it up to some 20s. I would say by all means do so. And then if you don't, just kind of hang out with the same weight. You are gonna kind of still get a good pump here, right? So like I said, the first round will be 15, second 12, the third will be 10, and the fourth and final round is gonna be 8 reps there. Once we're done with that, in between each round on our strict press, we're gonna go to our lighter pair of dumbbells. We're just gonna do a bent reverse delt fly. So I'm just gonna bend at the waist. I kind of like to have my palms facing me. I'm gonna arch the chest up. I'm gonna drive the pinkies back behind me. So almost like I'm doing a T-raise, but generally we do our T-raise with our thumbs pointing up. We're just gonna flip the other way. We're gonna have our pinkies facing up, all right? So I'll do the first round with us. We're gonna get 15 strict presses, 15 reverse delt flies. Go to our reverse delt flies. Again, bent at the waist, getting the chest parallel to the ground. All right, and now, like I said, the second round is gonna be 12 presses, and we're gonna stay at 15 reverse flies for every single round there, all right? So like I said, we're gonna get 4 total rounds there, 15, 12, 10, 8 on the press, 15 on the reverse fly every round. Once we're done there, we'll move in to our second series here, all right? For this series, we're gonna still need our moderate weight dumbbells. We can put the lighter weight dumbbells up and we're gonna switch them out for our band, all right? So here we're gonna have 3 exercises. Again, I'll kind of talk us through each one and we're gonna get 3 total rounds here, all right? The first exercise that we're gonna do is, actually I apologize, we're gonna switch the moderate pair of dumbbells for a light pair of dumbbells. We're gonna have our military shoulders. So we're gonna front raise up, rotate to the side, back down, back up, and back to center, and down is 1. We're gonna have 10 reps there. Once we're done with that, we're gonna take one of our moderate weight dumbbells. We're gonna do a half kneeling Arnold press. So whatever knee is down on the ground, we're gonna curl that dumbbell up, have the palm facing you, and you're gonna rotate out to the side, press straight up, down, and rotate back to the middle. That's 1. We're gonna get 10 on each side there. And then with our band, we're gonna stand on the middle of the band and create a handle on either side, standing up nice and tall. We're gonna get 30 bandit shrugs, all right? Those reps are gonna stay the same for all 3 rounds as you kind of work yourself through, all right? So like I said, I'll walk through the first round with you here. We're gonna go our military shoulders starting out for 10 reps here, right? And 10, all right? Now we're gonna grab our 1 dumbbell. We're gonna have our half kneeling Arnold press. So rotate, press, back in. And 10. That is definitely burning. 10. And then our last thing, our bandit shrug. We're gonna have 30 reps here. All right, guys, that's one round there. And if your shoulders aren't burning already, I know mine are, you're probably doing something wrong. Like I said, we're gonna get 3 total rounds here, all right? After we finish that, we're gonna get a little bit of a bi and a tri pump. We're gonna need probably both pairs of dumbbells here and our band again, all right? So first thing is just gonna be a dumbbell curl 21, which means we're just gonna get 21 total reps, 7 reps in 3 different positions. Starting out, it's just gonna be a bottom half of the curl for 7 reps. Then we'll go a top half for 7, and then full reps for 7, equaling our 21 reps. Then we're gonna grab our band. We're just gonna go a band curl. So now I'll probably stand on one end of the band, grabbing the whole band, just curling up. We're gonna get another 20 reps there. And then we'll bring it down to the ground and we're gonna do a lying skull crusher. I'll show you that when we get to it, all right? So again, we're getting another 3 rounds here, starting out with our curl 21s, right? So 7 at the bottom, 7 at the top, and then 7 full reps. So seven. And we'll grab our band. We're gonna just pump out 20 reps on the curl. All right, and then the last thing, our lying dumbbell skull crusher. So I'm gonna be lying on the ground. We're gonna start out pressing the weights up. Then you're just gonna break at the elbow and lock straight out. We're gonna go another 20 reps here. And 20. Look at it. All right, so that entire thing was 1 round. Like I said, we're gonna have 3 rounds here. Like I said, I mean, we're in a good upper body pump today. So our dumbbell curl 21s, 7 at the bottom, 7 at the top, 7 full reps. Then we'll have our bandit curls for 20 reps, and then our lying dumbbell skull crushers for another 20 reps. And we're gonna get 3 total rounds there, right? Once we are done there, we can put everything up. We're just gonna need 1 single dumbbell here, our body weight, and a little bit of motivation, all right? We're gonna have 4 rounds to finish this up with our last piece of kind of conditioning. We're gonna have 3 exercises. The first one is just gonna be a high knee in place for 30 seconds. And then we're gonna grab 1 dumbbell. We're gonna do a single arm dumbbell cleans, just bending at the waist and kind of using the lower body for some momentum. We're gonna get 5 on each side, and then we're gonna take the dumbbell, hold it in a goblet squat position, and we're gonna get 15 goblet squats, all right? So we'll start out our 30 seconds of high knees, 5 dumbbell cleans on each side, 15 goblet squats, 4 total rounds, all right? Ready? And begin. Halfway on time. And time. All right, then we're gonna move on to our single arm dumbbell cleans. Like I said, slight bend in the hip, kind of using the hip to kind of help you get some momentum to get the dumbbell up to that shoulder position. And 5. We'll switch sides. And we'll bring it to the chest. We'll go our 15 squats. And 15. That was one round. And like I said, we're gonna get 4 total rounds there. Once we are done with that, that's our finisher for the day. We are done for the day. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And I'll see you guys on Monday.